Welcome at one of her last road trips in India. We are from Haridwar going to Jhansi because this is our last week in India, baby. And it also means one of the last train rides. After a 12-hour train ride from Haridwar to Jhansi and a couple tuk-tuks, we have finally arrived in Orchha. Namaste and welcome back to a new day in India. Today we have arrived in Orchha and we are going to get some breakfast right now. And as you can see, we are walking in the middle of nowhere. And why are we doing that? Because we are trusting Google Maps, and in India that just doesn't work. Because we'll end up on these kind of roads.
In fancy dresses.
Yes, and not to walk around for 20 minutes. We just want to get there ASAP because we are hungry. We are on our way to a cute cafe and getting some food first. And then we are going on exploring Orchha. I needed to bring my sunglasses, but the last couple times I keep forgetting it. And yes, we hear you guys thinking, why don't they just get a tuk-tuk or an Uber? Well, easy, because there is none in Orchha. Orchha is so small that there is no Uber available, and it's only a 10-minute walk normally if Google Maps is right. So walking is also good for us. Cafe Nomads, that's where our brekkie will start. Right behind me we have the beautiful Orchha Fort, which we are going to in a couple minutes, but we are first going to visit the small temple before we are making our way down there. We just had food at the Nomads Cafe. The people out there were very friendly. There wasn't only a lot of food choices, so let's keep it on a nice and positive side. But yeah, one of the beautiful things about India is the awesome forts that they have. Before we are going to visit the Orchha Fort, we are going to visit this beautiful temple.
Hello.
Namaste.
Hi, smile.
So accordingly to the signs, they started building this massive temple during the 1555, during the year of 1555, so the 16th century. Namaste, hello. Welcome to India, guys, where they all want to say hello, and after they say hello, they say money or chocolate. But we are in this beautiful temple, built in the 16th century. It took them over 50 years to complete it. So this is the main thing that we love about India. Rajasthan is full of it. There is so much old culture here. It's just incredible. It's insane how many old forts, building temples they have built in the 15th, 16th century, and how beautiful it looks. And of course, you got some very dangerous street dogs here in India. Beautiful dogs. And they even have puppies over there. We are getting into the secret dungeon.
Secret door. You fantastic dog.
Dit heb ik zeker wel veel. Where are we going to?
Secret.
All the viewers are like, damn, that's a big booty. So, everything is really small doors. Wow. The people over here just opened the door, unlocked it for us to go to the secret door, room, whatever it is. I'm curious where it comes out. But it is really cool, but I have to be careful because watch this. No safety. Indian style. Oh, we're going all the way to the top. Yes, thank you. I'm a bit slow.
Yeah, slowly, slowly.
Oh wow. This is amazing. So we are getting a full 360 tour around the temple. We literally made it to the top of the temple. How cool is that? We do have 360 around the fort, and as you can see, it's Indian style. There are no safety rails or safety stuff, whatever. But this is gonna be the best view that you will have. This is amazing. So that is going to be our next destination, guys. And also, we really appreciate it if you just like, subscribe and leave a comment right now. And keep watching for more. We are now walking towards the one and only famous Orchha Fort. Namaste. I don't know what it is in Orchha, but everybody is very friendly here and greeting you. That
Small town vibes.
Small town vibes. Not that the other parts of India doesn't have that, but here it's just like, hello, how are you doing, and that's it. It's really nice. Can you look over it, honey? A small girl living in a big world, aka short girl's problems. Hey, they made a spot for you.
I'm bars.
So some cool facts about Orchha. Orchha dates back all the way to the 16th century when it was first discovered by a couple kings. The kings and the people over back in the days, they were so impressed with how thick and impregnable the fortress walls were that they call it Orchha. The name Orchha comes from the meaning of hidden, so it would be like a hidden fortress. It's also one of the smaller towns out there in India, and it has to be one of our favorite towns up on our list. It's really a town that we would recommend you to visit. It's a small town. It's more than enough for 1 or 2 days, but a lot of people end up staying here a week. So we met people that were staying up for a month because they just really like the vibe and yeah, the style of living over there. Something that was really cool about the Orchha Fort is that it's about 3 stories high and you can walk all the way onto the top. Walking here was for me a bit tricky because I don't really like the height, and sometimes you needed to climb through small parts and there were no railings or safeties out there, but it's really impressive just to walk out there and see, yeah, experience the culture and how they used to live back in the days over here. So fast forward around the 100 years to the 17th century, the people of India made behind the Orchha Fort the Jahangir Mahal. The Jahangir Mahal was built as a structure and a symbol of a warm reception of the Mughal Emperor Jahangir.
your food.
Yes. I was already afraid of that.
Thank you. So we are still in Orchha, guys, and it has to be one of the most beautiful places that we have been so far. We are in the center of the 4 centipedes, or as I would like to call it, the most beautiful garden we have seen in a while. Guys, look at this. It's a really well maintained place in Orchha. The garden is beautiful, the view is awesome. Babe, where are we right now?
Sunset Point, Orchha.
And how is the river called?
Beta.
Beta. Normally you would have here one of the best sunsets. Danique and I were already talking about it. It feels a bit like we are in Angkor Wat with the sunrise. Only now the sun is setting down. Normally when it's not so cloudy, as you guys can see, it's a beautiful sunset that you can see here. Yeah, unfortunately now it isn't, but it is still a really good walk to have doggy do it out, enjoy the nature and enjoy this. Okay, we really got luck on our side. As you can see, the sun is setting down and the clouds have faded away. So we do have one of the beautiful sunsets that we have seen in a while here in India, live from Orchha.